Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Roker's family heartbreak, a daughter's loss and a mother's love. The news of Alice Bell's death, the first wife of Al Roker and the mother of his oldest daughter, Courtney Roker Laga, sent shockwaves through both their family and their followers. It was a loss that marked a deep emotional moment for the Roker family, one filled with grief, love, and a profound sense of family connection. The passing of Alice Bell, though private and painful, became public when Courtney, Al's first daughter, shared the heartbreaking news on her Instagram. Courtney's post was filled with raw emotion, and she took the time to reflect on the special bond she had shared with her mother. Her words not only captured the pain of loss, but also the depth of her love for the woman who had been a guiding force in her life. Alongside a series of poignant family photographs, including some of Alice and Courtney together, Courtney wrote, "She was my mother, my heart, and the most loving grandmother to Sky. I was with her for her last breath, and I will carry her love with me always." For many of her followers, the post struck a chord. Courtney had always been a private figure in the public eye, only occasionally appearing in the media alongside her father or sharing glimpses of her life on social media. But in this moment of sorrow, she chose to be open and vulnerable, allowing her followers to share in her grief. The images, showing moments of Alice playing with her granddaughter, Sky, while wearing a breathing tube, hinted at the difficulty and sadness surrounding her final days. Though Courtney did not disclose the cause of Alice's death, it was clear that the loss was a profound one for her and the family. Courtney's emotional tribute was met with an outpouring of support from friends, family, and followers alike. In the face of such sadness, messages of comfort, love, and prayers flooded her Instagram comments, offering solace in this most challenging time. For those who have followed Al Roker's career and personal life over the years, the loss of Alice Bell felt like the closing of an important chapter. Al, who had been a beloved figure in American households for decades as a weather anchor on the Today Show, had often spoken of his family with love and pride. But his first marriage had largely remained in the background, something of a quieter part of his life. As with many families, Al and Alice's relationship had its complexities. The couple married in 1984 and eventually had their daughter, Courtney, in 1987, though through adoption. Their relationship, however, came to an end when Courtney was just 5 years old, and they finalized their divorce in 1994. Despite their separation, Al and Alice remained committed to their daughter's well-being and co-parented as best as they could. Over the years, the details of their marriage have remained relatively private, with both Al and Alice keeping their personal lives out of the spotlight. Courtney's relationship with her father and her stepmother, ABC's Deborah Roberts, has evolved over the years, and this moment of loss would be a difficult one for their family. Deborah, who married Al in 1995 and with whom he shares 2 children, Layla and Nick, has always been an important presence in Courtney's life. In fact, Courtney was only around 7 years old when she first met Deborah, and while their early years together may have been filled with the uncertainty that can often accompany blended families, the 2 women grew close as the years went by. Deborah, in her own way, shared her tribute to Courtney and the bond that had formed between them. On Mother's Day, Deborah took to Instagram to post a series of photos of Courtney through the years. Reflecting on how their relationship had changed and grown, Deborah wrote, many years ago I met this little beauty, before admitting, we weren't sure what to make of each other. First impressions aside, Deborah continued, but soon a connection was made which deepened into a warm and loving relationship. Deborah's post was both heartwarming and deeply personal, offering a glimpse into her evolving relationship with her stepdaughter. I count myself fortunate to have you in my life, she wrote, underscoring the deep affection she has for Courtney, who has long been a part of the Roker family. Deborah's words stood as a testament to the power of time and shared experiences in shaping family bonds. The relationship between Deborah and Courtney had come full circle, and Deborah's love for her stepdaughter was as evident as it was heartfelt. This was especially true in the wake of Alice's passing, where Deborah's support for Courtney must have been even more important. The blended family that Al had built with Deborah, alongside the relationship he maintained with his daughter from his first marriage, became a foundation of strength during this difficult time. As fans know, Al Roker, despite his public persona, is a deeply family-oriented man. Throughout his career, he has been known to speak fondly of his children and wife, and despite the tragedy of Alice's passing, Al remained a devoted father, showing immense support to his daughter during this painful time. The grief surrounding Alice's death was undoubtedly a difficult chapter for Al as well as the loss of an ex-wife, someone who had played an important role in shaping his life and the life of his daughter is never easy. The Roker family has always been one that demonstrated the power of love and unity, even through challenging times. Al's relationship with his ex-wife, Alice, despite their divorce, had been one rooted in shared history and the mutual love they held for their daughter. Their ability to co-parent and keep their daughter's best interests at the forefront of their relationship served as an example of how families can navigate the complexities of divorce with grace and respect. And even after their separation, Alice remained a fixture in Courtney's life, not just as a mother, but as a loving grandmother to her grandchildren. The loss of Alice Bell was a reminder to many of the fragility of life, the importance of family, and the deep emotional bonds that persist, even through separation. For Courtney, losing her mother must have been incredibly painful, as she had been by Alice's side in her final moments, holding her mother's hand as she took her last breath. In her post, Courtney made sure to emphasize how much Alice's love would continue to guide her moving forward. The Roker family's strength in the face of this loss was a poignant reflection of the resilience that families often have to find during their most difficult times. For Al, Deborah, and Courtney, the passing of Alice Bell was not just the loss of a family member, but the end of a chapter in their lives. But in the love and support they had for one another, they proved that family ties, those of birth and those of choice, are what hold people together in times of grief. Al, Deborah, Courtney, and their extended family will continue to cherish the memories of Alice and carry her love with them always, just as Courtney had said in her tribute. The passing of Alice Bell may have left a deep ache in their hearts, but her legacy of love and family will live on. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.